You're listening to Feel Good Astrology with Louisa-Tannermunson. To request a reading with Louisa, go to www.feelgoodastrology.com.
Hey Cancer, so this is the month of May for you, the 5-minute forecast. I'm Louisa-Tannermunson from Feel Good Astrology. Now, your ruling planet is the moon, and so the moon positions are the most important thing. Let me just start by giving you the most sensitive dates for you as I see it. So I see that when the moon's in Libra, that's quite a sensitive time for you. That's on the 3rd. On the 9th, as it goes into the sign of Capricorn, that's likely to create a little bit of dissonance and discord for you. On the 16th, when it goes into the sign of Aries, again, that is creating a lot of tension. And then we've got the 23rd when it goes into your own sign. Now, although that's quite good because your emotions are very much in the Cancerian way, it does tend to make people feel a lot more emotional than usual. So it's a pretty big thing. Now, we've got the full moon, which is a total lunar eclipse taking place in the sign of Scorpio on the 5th. And then a couple of days later, Venus is going into your own sign. I actually see this time between the 4th and the 7th as being really beneficial for you, though it is likely to bring up a lot of emotions. Now, the full moon, an eclipse, is happening in your 5th house, which is all about children. It's all about procreation and what you're birthing. It's also about the hobbies and the activities and the things that really matter to you. It really is about your sort of creative output. And so there's this tension coming up around what you're creating, and yet as full moons and eclipses go, it's pretty safe having it in the 5th house in comparison to a lot of the other areas. You know, it's actually quite I think it can be quite beneficial in terms of creating a bit of impetus for you to move your dreams forward. Now, the second week is pretty plain sailing all in all. But as we head into the 3rd week, there are some big changes. And this is what I want to really sort of bring about and bring a kind of knowledge about. Now, Mercury has been retrograde throughout this whole period. And as we get into week 3, Mercury goes direct. And so it feels like things start to move forwards again. That sounds good, doesn't it? You know, I mean, it's been going retrograde in your 11th house. So it's been affecting communications and the way you relate to friends and peers and companies that you're associated with. You know, as retrogrades go, it could be in a worse place, to be fair. But the very next day, we've got Taurus going into the area of your friendships and your peers and the people that you network with and the larger networks. And it's very much with Jupiter. I always think of the 11th house, not so much just about friends, but also about what you want to co-create. I mean, it's perfect for the law of attraction type energy. So with Jupiter going in there on the day after Mercury goes direct, I really think this is a great opportunity for you to start sowing the seeds of what it is you desire, what you'd like to bring about in your life. I think is really, really important. Now, a couple of days after that, we've got the new moon on the 19th, and that's taking place in the 11th area, the 11th house for you. Again, very much a dreamer's new moon. So this is another opportunity for you to really start to plan bigger goals for you. And then the next few days thereafter are really quite intense. You know, on the 20th, we've got Mars going into the second area. It's going into the sign of Leo. It's activating your desire to earn more money. It may well be that what you're trying to co-create and to dream with the law of attraction is to bring more wealth and bring more resources to you. So, I mean, that all makes sense. That feels really good. But at the same time, Mars is also moving into a very tight opposition with Pluto. And in truth, Mars is going to be, you know, Mars is in opposition with Pluto it's going to be quite a tight feeling for a good week or so. And as Mars and Pluto are in opposition to each other, it feels like, yes, you're wanting to create, and at the same time, you're getting tension from other people trying to control all the money and opportunities you've got. It feels like other people seem to think they have the right and the business to stick their oar into what's going on in your creations. So it's very important that you get very clear on what's theirs, what's yours, and where your boundaries are. The last thing that I really want to share with you, and that is the sun is changing signs on the 21st. It's going into a dreamy area for you where it's likely to bring up a few insecurities, things from the past come up. It tends to be a place where we are feeling a bit more introverted. So I really feel that, like, for the rest of the month, you're likely to be a lot more quieter than usual. And that's completely okay. I think whilst you're in this active law of attraction phase, the timing is perfect for you to actually come back a bit and be a bit more meditative. So anyway, that's your 5-minute forecast for the month of May. I hope that's useful. And if I can be of any help at all, then please do get in contact. Lots of love, and hopefully see you next month. Bye for now.
To request a reading with Louisa, go to www.feelgoodastrology.com.